Okay, I'm on Canvas under Assignments. Let's do Assignment 8. Let me scroll down and find Assignment 8. There it is, click on it. Then click on the link to the directions. So in this assignment, I combine the data from all the data you collected in your Facebook surveys last week. We're going to now analyze all this data. So step 1 is to open a Google Doc and name it A8 Analysis of Facebook Survey. Let's do that. So open Google Docs. Right, open a blank doc. Right, so I'll change the title up here. Okay, so let's go back to our directions now. And it says paste these directions to the top, so just take all the directions in here. That's it, yeah. So copy these and paste it in our doc here. Now we can close the directions. Okay, so we've done now step 1. Let's take that away. It says paste the A8R code template to the bottom of your Google Doc. So let's open this. So here's a template. Let's copy this, copy and paste it to our Google Doc. It's all the way down here. So copy. And here's our Google Doc. So let's take the template away now and paste it down at the bottom, like it said. So here. Okay, let's keep going. So we've done step 2 now, so we can take that away. Step 3, open a Google Sheets now and name it A8 Facebook Survey Data Set Spring 2020. Okay, let's go to Google Sheets now. Google Sheets. Okay, sign in. Okay, goes. Click on blank doc and change the title. Okay, let's go to the next step. So we've done step 3. Step 4, paste the Facebook survey data set into your Google Sheet. So click on this. So this is all the data from everybody that I put on one big spreadsheet. Well, this is actually the data from last semester, so I'll do the same for your class this semester. So we get on here, there's like 400 rows. I'm going to check anyway, there's about 400 rows there. It's all the data from all the students in the classes I taught last semester. So let's take a look at that. We have the top here. So click on the upper left, highlights everything, press Control C. And we'll go to this guy here, press in upper left, press Control V, should paste it here. Okay, it didn't, let me try it again here. No, actually it did do it, just took a second. Okay, so let's close the Facebook survey data set then. Okay, so now I'll go back to the next step. So we did that. Now step 4 is create a global CSV URL address for your Google Sheet guy. Okay, so going up here. So to do that, you're going to click on File, then scroll down until you see Publish to the Web, so right here. Click on that, Publish to Web. Then you're going to choose, for web page, you're going to choose in this arrow here and choose CSV. So comma separated values. So choose that and go publish and then say OK. and you're going to copy this. So let's copy this. Okay, go back to our directions. So we did that, step 4. Now paste your URL address from step 4 into your A8 analysis of Facebook survey. So you'll see down here where it says put your URL address here. I'm going to take that away. Then paste the URL we just created. So there it is. Alright, so we're done with that step. So we pasted our URL address from step 4. So again, I got that from over here. That guy there. I pasted that down here. Okay, so we're done with step 4. Oh, sorry, done with step 5 also. So step 5 is gone. So now at the bottom of your A8 analysis of Facebook survey, add a second multilinear regression model that predicts number of Facebook users of a man based on their age and the number of Facebook visits per week. Use this model to predict the number of Facebook friends a 37-year-old man who visits Facebook 80 times a week should have. This is actually going to be gone, that part. So disregard this. That'll be gone when you do your assignment. Okay, so let's go down there. So what you're going to do here is, I actually have it marked for you. It's the highlighted part. So where it starts here, just take all this highlighted stuff and copy it and paste it. So here's the pasted guy. So it starts here. So now I got a multilinear regression model of, now it's going to change it to men Facebook users. So change everything where it says woman to men. So all places where it says woman, so one here, one here, one here, one here, make sure you don't miss any. And change everything where it says woman to men. Woman here, woman here. Sorry, change women to men. Women to men. Now it changes to model 2, because model 1 we're using for women, so model 2 for men. So creates model to see how well age predicts number of Facebook friends. That's fine. Change to model 2 here, and the data now was men. And let's see, summary model 2, M2 here. Okay, keep going down. M2 here. And predict number of Facebook friends of 37-year-old man who, should be here there, spelled it, who visits Facebook 8 times a week. So it should be M2 here. So I think we've changed everything we need to change now. Well, when we run it, I guess we'll find out. So let's see. So we've done then, oops, step 6. Now it says paste the R code into run our script. So let's do that. Let's take our R code where it starts here. And goes down all the way to the bottom here. Okay, so copy, then go to run our script. You can just go to type in R command. There it is. sign in. Okay. Get rid of this and paste. Okay, so I don't see the scroll bar, so the way to get around that is let's go about here. There, it shows up now. There's the scroll bar. Close this. So there's our output. So ours reading all the data from our Facebook survey. It's just showing you 6 rows here, but it's reading all the rows in there. And again, this is the Facebook survey data from last semester, so ours will look a bit different. So it looks like there's 462 people in survey, 212 are men, 250 were women, 26.5 was the average number of visits per week. Average age of people in survey was 45. Percent of people in survey who use Facebook, 76.4%. Average number of Facebook friends in survey, 464. Number of men in survey who have a Facebook account, 154. Number of men in survey who do not have a Facebook, 58, and so forth. And it gives you some other stuff here. It'll give us then our predicted number of Facebook friends for a 37-year-old woman who visits Facebook 80 times is 602. Then go down, we'll have our second model. Predicted number of Facebook friends of a 37-year-old man who visits Facebook 80 times, 498. So a man with the same age and visits Facebook same number of times would have about 100 less friends according to our model here. Then at the bottom we have our graphs. Okay, so let's go back to our directions now. So let's go to the top. So paste our code and run it. So we did that. We did step 7. Now it says paste our output and all the graphs at the bottom. Okay, so let's go here. Click on the clipboard. That's going to paste all this stuff at the bottom of our doc here. At the very bottom. Okay, so I think it's the end of it here. So paste it here. Okay. Okay, then we'll take our graphs and paste them also. So graphs are down here. So let's copy this. Paste it here. Okay, moving on to the next one. There's a few graphs here. I guess we can double click this in a new window. You can see, so we've got those two. Then we got some box plots. Let's copy those. Got those. And then we got another box plot down here. Copy this. Okay, I think there's 2 more graphs at the bottom. This guy, copy. I need one more now to graph, to paste right at the bottom here, let's see. Yeah, this guy, residuals. Okay, so we're done with that step now. So let's see how I paste our output and all the graphs to the bottom. Okay, we've done step 8. So we're on step 9. So we're out of time in this video. I'll continue this in a second video, part 2.